RXJS operators in Angular. So we are going to take a ride about like RxJS and their observables and operators. Okay? So are you guys still awake?
Yes.
Okay. So this is about me. I think Chintan has already mentioned those things. So let's move to next. So this is our agenda, like what kind of problem RxJS solves. Then we are going to go into a little bit about callback promises and what is the problem with that. Then we are going to check about the observable. Then we are going to have a very small demo because like we are having limited time. So we are going to have a small demo of observables. And then we are going to check different operators available in RxJS. Then we'll have Q&A. Okay? So, as I told you, like what problem RxJS solves. So basically, what it does is, like it is bringing the functional programming concept to the JavaScript. So as Chintan mentioned, like there is a reactive thing there, right? So they have developed implementations like for Java, Android, and other platforms are there. So RxJS is an implementation for JavaScript. So basically what it does is like you can write functional code with very readable format. And like it comes as an observable and string pattern, as you might already know. So that is the thing for RxJS. So let's talk about callbacks. How many of you know about the callbacks? Like we used to do jQuery things and we are going to call Ajax, right? So what was the problem with callback? If you know about those things.
A lot of coding.
Yeah, there is one thing. So basically the problem is like we call it as a callback hell. So when you have multiple Ajax requests going on, then you need to write a lot of code. And you can't combine all these requests into the callbacks. Yeah. And there was no choice, we have to write functions for each and everything. So that was the problem. Right? Then the evolution comes. We got promises. So what is promises? Basically, like it's kind of a simplest way of callback. But the only thing is like you can either resolve it or reject it, right? And what was the problem with this? So this is how the structure is, right? So basically, a result is getting data from your API as a promise. And then, so once it resolves, like it will go into the then loop, right? And then if there is a problem, then it will handle the failures. But the thing is that like when you have multiple promises, so same thing will be there. Like it is like better than the callback, because here you have like simple structure to write, less code than the callback because you don't need functions and other stuff. But the same problem still exists, right? So that's why the RxJS came into the picture. So the another problem was with promise and callback is like you cannot retry, right? Either is success or it is failure. With RxJS, you have some operators where at the end of the failure, you can retry and it will provide you like retry facility or retry facility. So observable. So basically observable is nothing new. It is your like favorite stream. If you know stream, like or you all are from developers. Like, so what is stream? It can be any events, it can be any file, it can be any data, it can be any JSON. So all these things are form of the streams, and it can be also a promise or callback also, right? So observable is kind of a stream where you have some events associated with it, and a observable and subscribable pattern. And the best part is like you can also cancel the request, which was not possible in promise. So basically, like observable have at least two participants: the creator and the subscriber. So basically, what we are creating is like we are creating a observable here result, and then we are subscribing that observable, and we are getting data. So here you can see like there are three things which we can do. First thing is next. So next is like whenever the data comes from API, any other observable which we subscribe, it will emit the value. So every time some data is there, so it will again emit the value. So it's not about like success and failure only. Like it can be like a continuous stream where you subscribe to that particular observable, right? And it will constantly get data. Then other thing is like error. So you can handle the error methods. That is the another thing. And also you can be notified. Like if you subscribe to multiple objects, even you can subscribe to multiple observables, right? At that time, like it will be notified like all the calls and all the your observable subscription has completed. So that is the another benefit of the observable. Okay, so till now everything is clear. Like what is observable? Any questions? Anything? So basically, like we already know how to create an observable and how we can subscribe to it, right? But there are certain functions, or you can say like inbuilt functionalities of RXJS, which is called operators. So you can apply those operators on the observable. So basically, like they are pure functions that can transform information in the another observable, or they perform like some operations on the observable. So basically, like it is kind of a things where like you can do any operations on the data asynchronously. So you don't need to do synchronized code, and you can have those things in most readable manner. Like when you write promises or callback, when you have thousands of Ajax code, like think about the enterprise application, right? So in enterprise application, like we develop a healthcare application, right? Where every page has like continuous stream of data from the backend side. So we have implemented WebSocket. So we have implemented RXJS there to help us, because like all others platform is okay with that. Like we can do normal WebSocket and everything, but then we have to write lots of code. Here the code is very little, and that's the benefit of RxJS. So basically, like I'm going to run small demo, very small demo. Okay. So how many of you are familiar with? So here is the code, like it is visible till end. Now it should be. Okay, so basically like this is a simple Angular application, and what I have not done anything specific about it. I just wanted to show like how we can use observable, or how we are using it in Angular, but you don't know that is an observable thing. So this is our employee class, right? So we have employee ID, first name, last name, designation. And what we are doing is like we have created a employee service there, okay? And what we are doing here is like we have created a small employee array, and we have created 2 employees and returning those as an observable. So this off is an observable thing. So here you can see like there are 2 things are included from the RXJS, observable and the off. So off is an operator, and this observable is like returning an observable of employee array, right? So this is the like things which we are going to see. And here, if you run this application, let me run this. But like it's a simple application, so we can skip that. So basically, it's like bind this employee to Angular component. So that's fine for now. So basically, like we have seen the off operator, right? So what it does, like it converts anything into the observable. So you can return any array or any JSON returns from your API, right? So here in the employee services, what I have done is like I have simply created an array, but it could be your API calls there, right? And like basically like what it does is like it converts it into the observable. Then another like there are several operators there in RxJS. I tried to cover like each one from many categories. Like there are more than 60 operators there, but mostly we are using off only because like we don't know many things about the operators. So like this is a concat operator. So basically what it does is like it can combine 2 or more observable without interrelating them. So like basically when you have multiple AJAX service and you need to call them in a sequence, right? And then what it does is like it's like an ATM. So first transaction, like first call will be made, then only that second call will be made. And then it concatenates the output of both the services or your calls into single stream and return as a result. So this is very useful when you need to like have call many services in a synchronous way, right? Then another is like merge map operator. So that is like like similar to concat, but like it will merge the responses of 2 things into single observable. Earlier, like concatenate was like it concatenates the response, but like here it merges. So merge is slightly different. So here you can see like I have 2 constants, right? Jalpesh and Vadgama. So what it does is like it combines these 2 things here, and then we subscribe to that particular things and console log that. So it output as Jalpesh Vadgama, right? So here the pipe, I think you must be wondering about the pipe. So pipe is nothing, just a simple observable where you can write multiple operations So here like map is also an operator. So it maps my event 1 and event 2 and combine those events into the third observable. Right? So pipe is kind of a observable where you can write multiple operators. So like here you can also write the map. After map you can write concat, you can write many other operators. Right? So that is the basic idea of pipe. And so like if you see here, like code is very readable, right? In terms of like when you call many operators, like when you combine many things into a single file, so code is very, you can say readable. While in the other cases, like you need to, if you write promises and other stuff, like to combining things, you need to do lot many things. The filter operator, like as name suggests, like it filters those things. So here, like this is a simple example of Angular services. So where we are getting numbers, and then we are applying filter operators there, and it will only return given numbers, right? Same way, the another operator is delay operator. So delay operator, I mean, it's values after some delay. So like these all things are like pretty easy. Like I'm just picking all these operators from different categories, so you can get an idea. So delay is what it is doing is like it is emitting values after 500 milliseconds every time, right? So this is nothing but a kind of a numbers which we are returning here. Then this is the interesting one, the retry one. As I told you, like we can retry these things there, right? So here you can see like we are getting the book from the URL, right? And here you can see we have written retry, right? So what it will do, if any error occurs, it will retry it for 3 times, right? And then it will again, then it will go to catch error part. It won't go to catch part until 3 times. So basically, like in some case scenario, like when you do microservices architecture, right, where your container goes down for some reason, at that time, like this is very useful. Because otherwise, in the normal code, like this retry mechanism, you have to manually code it. Then we have zip operator, right? So what they are it is doing is like emitting multiple observable at same time, right? So it will zip all these stubs into a single observable, and it will output like hello world, goodbye, hello world, goodbye world, something like that, right? So here we have 4 observables with the op operator, and then we zip all these things into the example, right? And then it will, what it will do is like so first it will put hello, then after 1000 milliseconds it will pull word, then it will put goodbye, and then word. So here we combining like, here we are simulating these 3 as your JSON calls, right? So here I am just writing delay operator, but the thing is that like instead of delay, you can have your services, and you can delay your services, those things, and then you can zip all these services output from this. Then a string operator, as name suggests, like it will return the discrete things, right? I don't need to specify anything, like it is very easy. Then is empty. So this is again like a very handy operator, because it will check your observable, like whether it's empty or null or anything, and then you can do like handling part there, right? So here we are checking like whether it's empty or not. So if it is empty, then it will return false. Here you can see instead of B, we are getting false, right? Because we haven't written anything on that part. So this is the 10th one. So I'm not going to tell the 10th operator because you can also define your operator. There is a way to do it in RXJS because there are like certain scenarios this can't be handled for these operators. Like in healthcare, like when we were developing applications, at that time like the data security was very strict. So you can't disclose any patient's name or anything. At that time, what we have done is we have created our own operator and our own implementation. Because like at that time we need to take care of lots of security stuff and other stuff. So like, this is the URL where you can see all the operators, right? So I think that's it from my side. Any questions or anything about the RXJS? All good. So this is my initials, so you can contact me anywhere, okay? And if you have any questions, not only to RXJS, Node.js, Socket.io, .NET, of course. So anything, you can contact me here, and I would love to help on any technical things you wanted to do. Okay? Thank you.